I got my hands on the new Audi S8. I've only got it for about a day, so I thought while I've got it, let me take you on a quick walk around, show you what it's all about, but I do plan on having it on test in future, where I'll do a full in-depth review, driving impressions and everything. But for now, let's take a look. But to start off with, let's talk about what powers this beast. And you've got a twin turbocharged 4-litre V8 that puts out 420 kilowatts and 800 newton meters of torque. And as you can see, it's got 4 pipes. Yep, because that's an S model, and the S models also get, there you go, the silver mirrors. But firstly, let's go hear what it sounds like. So this is the brand new Audi S8, and to those with an untrained eye, probably wouldn't know what they're looking at. But this is the epitome of sports and luxury combined. You've got this huge grille up front, you've got matrix LED headlights, and from a side profile, you're looking at over 5.2 meters long. And holding this car to the road are these optional 21-inch Audi Sport wheels, which really look the part. And as we work our way around the back, you're greeted with these 4 tailpipes and these fancy OLED rear tail lights that are capable of making some pretty cool animations. And speaking of the animations, the headlights do that too. And because it's a luxury saloon, you've got air suspension that lifts and lowers as soon as you get in the car or out of the car. Kind of like this. And as soon as you close the door, it'll start to lower itself very slowly. But we don't have time for that, so I'll speed that up for you. And then speaking of luxury, this is where it stands out. Now let me tell you, before I start taking you through what this all looks like and what it is, this is probably one of the most highly spec'd S8s you'll ever see. And maybe one of the most expensive too. So this car retails for about just over 2.7, but with all of the optional extras in this car, you're looking at just over 3 million rand. Let's check it out. But before we do that, I thought I'd give you a quick cold start and just show you how this car barely just fits in my garage without me having to squish everything to the sides. Audi S8 cold start. Okay, and back to the interior. And as you can see, you've got a really sporty leather-wrapped steering wheel here with Audi's famous digital cockpit that you can even change what it looks like at the touch of a button. And as you can see, this is an S model, as the steering wheel clearly says here. That's pretty cool. And then having a quick look at the rest of the interior. Yo, this looks brilliant, but we'll get back to that now. This is Audi's MMI infotainment system. So here you're able to change the car settings, the drive modes, the infotainment, the multimedia, everything like that. And you can also access the 360-degree camera system, which is pretty cool here because the images are sharp. And below that is the digital climate control, which they've separated from the main menu, which is quite cool, but it's still digital. And with all the buttons around on the screens, you're never really too sure about what to click and where you're going to go. But there are some shortcut buttons down below here where you can instantly access your 360 cameras, which is pretty handy, so you don't have to wait to go into a specific gear to be able to see anything. And then you've also got a shortcut button here to access your safety systems while driving, which is quite cool. You've got a little pop-up here for your drinks, as well as a center console that's split into 2. So if you want to open it or your passenger, you can do that. But because this is the sport model and it's got every option, there's carbon fiber everywhere. And it looks brilliant. It's so sporty in here, but the main attraction is this white interior. That's part of the Audi design selection called Pastel Silver, and it's a 105,000 Rand option. Other cool things about the interior is you've got these hidden little pockets inside the doors on either side. You've got a pretty big glove box down here. And of course, a massive sunroof to let as much light in here to make this interior glow. This interior looks world class, but it's still frightening at how many optional extras you have to throw in here to make it extra luxurious. Like this rear seat package that has all of these blinds that tuck away into the doors and give you 2 separated seats at the back here. Something I think that you would expect from a car of this magnitude. And because you want to work in the back, you can plug in your laptops and charge whatever you need to. But yes, you do have individual seats here with the center armrest that eventually folds down. And here you can access the seats, the climate control, and you can even operate the seat in front of you if you want to move it away. But yes, this individual seat package costs 60,000 Rand. Yeah. And because you're always going to be on the move, you do need a decently sized boot for all of your golf clubs and all your luggage. And surprisingly, yes, you can fit it all in there. This boot is massive. And you do have an actual spare wheel down here at the bottom. You don't have any complicated repair kits to try and use, which are always horrible. And because this is the epitome of luxury, you don't have to close your doors. They close on their own. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour around the luxuriously sporty Audi S8. I know it was a short one, but I thought while I've got the car, let me quickly show you around it. But I'll keep more of the exciting driving dynamics, impressions, and all of that for the full video when I do get it on test. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please really drop a like. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do automotive reviews, car content, everything like that. And yeah, subscribe. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.